Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to do a binomial probability distribution in Excel. So just like on the project, you're going to have to choose your value of n and your value of p. I'm going to choose 10 for n since this is just a demonstration, but remember on the project you need at least 20, and I'll choose 0.5 for the probability. Since our n is 10, that means x can take on the values from 0 to 10. So you can type these in individually, or after you get the first two typed in, if you highlight them both at the same time and drag it down, it'll fill them in for you so you don't have to type as much. Now, for the probabilities, we're going to use the binom.dist. So again, because we're using a function, don't forget to type that equal sign. And then binom.dist. And you can see it's the first option, open parenthesis. Now our tooltips is asking for the number underscore s first. That's our x value. So I'm going to press the left arrow key, get that, then comma. And then trials is your number of trials, or n. So I'm going to press the up arrow key 3 times until I get to that 10. Since that 10 is going to be the same for all 11 probabilities, it's not going to change. I'm going to press F4 to put dollar signs around the B and the 1. And then comma. And then probability underscore S. Again, I'm just going to go up with the up arrow key until I get to the probability. And again, it's going to be the same, so F4. And we don't want cumulative, so we're going to type in false. And then close parentheses and enter. Then we can take this formula, hover over that green square until it's a black plus sign, and drag it down. And we get all the probabilities. Now, to make our histogram, we highlight both the rows, not the headers though, just the numbers. Go to recommended charts. On mine, it is the first chart, but in case it's not the first chart, the other way you get to it is click on all charts, column, and you're going to want this second one. And then click OK. And there's our chart. The problem is histogram shouldn't have any gaps between the bars. So if I double click this on the bars, it brings me this format data series, and you can see this gap width. If we just make that 0, there's no gaps between our bars. But also, if you see, if I click off, you also can't identify the bars anymore. So I also, having the bars selected, go over to the paint can. And I like to just put a solid black border on the bars so that we can easily identify the separate bars. One thing I want to mention, the reason why I did this histogram differently than in Project 1 is because we're dealing with discrete data versus continuous data like we did in Project 1, I mean. That's what you have to do for this, except you have to do it 5 times total, not just once. And then you have to write a paragraph describing this shape and how it changes when you change the values of n and p. Good luck, and if you have any questions, be sure to let me know.